What's going on, guys? Welcome to another stream. Just check we're all good. Going to be farming some high isle plans. I want to see if this spot is really good. I've had a few here, but I've not had a purple yet, so I want to try here first. How are we doing today, guys? I just got green. It is high isle, but okay, the greens are not worth much. Yeah, after this we'll be going to Merkmire. I want to try and find a spot in there because some of the plans are going for quite a bit there as well, so I need to find a better spot for Merkmire, or just revisit some of the older ones and just see what's going on with that. And then after that I do want to try it elsewhere as well, see if we can find a spot there. Try and revisit a lot of the DLC areas that still have high value in plans. I will be doing some giveaways as well. Yeah, I can't remember what the Merkmire plans drop like, if they're quite a difficult drop. But the high isle ones seem to be really tricky. I think I might have had a blue here. I've definitely had no purple. So I want to try and test this area a little bit. I'll just stay here for 20 minutes and then yeah, I might go to Merkmire. Need to find some better spots, guys. I mean, but nothing's going to top the one in Westfield, because the Dawnwood stuff is just worth a lot. That's worth 13. That's something I'd normally delete, and that's worth like 13k. It's not bad. So yeah, let me know in the chat if you're Xbox EU. Just type Xbox EU for free giveaways, or just let me know what platform you're on. But hopefully that won't matter next year, because we might get crossplay if we're lucky, because they are definitely working on it, and that is going to be, this game sorely needs crossplay. Am I right? Crossplay has just got to be coming. There's going to be a big feature next year. It's either going to be, yeah, I mean they could put a new system in, but I think it's more likely, yeah, crossplay if we're lucky, or veteran overland is another thing players want. So we should get one of the two. And then I can just do giveaways, you know, it doesn't matter what platform my player's on, which will be a lot better. I can do giveaways on anything. But yeah, God knows what will be going on with the economy. Things are just going to flatline. That's why I'm not going to be keeping any rare items too much. I'm just going to be selling them just for the raw gold, because we don't know, you know, if the crossplay does come next year, then we don't know what effect that's going to have on the economy, but it's most likely going to drop everything, because everything's going to be watered down essentially. I mean, take for instance like the mushroom polyp, there might be 1 or 2 across every server, but then when it's all combined there might potentially be 4 or 5, so if there's more of that, then the prices might go down. I mean, they're probably not going to go down on that particular item, but that's just an example. But you know, things that are more common, you know, they might go down. So you know, gold is gold. So, but I'm always sort of dubious, yeah, of keeping items, because you don't know, they could change in value. Especially the red guard plans, you know, like they're worth, what, 1 million or 2 million. If they dropped all of a sudden and there was just more of an abundance of them, there was like 70k, that would be just awful. Which is, you know, it's possible. Things could just suddenly, you could get an influx on the market and then there's just more stuff. But yeah, the high isle stuff is pretty brutal. I mean, you can actually go around this castle. It's actually not a bad little spot if you want to run around. But I just like a fast door reset one, because there is a few good doorways and stuff, and just reset it here, guys. But yeah, I'll do this for a little bit, see if I get anything on this tune. And I want to, yeah, go Merkmire, because again, that's quite a tricky area. Quite a tricky area to farm. There might be a couple of spots. I've not really done it much. I don't know, why have I not bought that area? I need to buy that area. Yeah, I mean, I know there's one up here. That one, oh, is it that one? There's some sort of dungeon or delve that's apparently quite good. Maybe a little bit there, but I stole them. So yeah, I need to find a good little spot. But yeah, the high isle stuff is surprising. It's so cheap, a lot of it, because the container drops are just really bad. Yeah, I'll probably be doing a mixture today. Like the plans, yeah, they don't seem to drop very much. Which, you know, is shocking. You think the stuff would be... I think the high isle stuff is worth a reasonable amount though. I've seen a few people in the new Vengeance campaign. Like that's come up again, isn't it? I don't think is it on console? I don't even know. Oh, is it? It's just Vengeance. I didn't even realise. This campaign is a limited engagement, focused on performance testing. Yeah, I've not actually been in that yet, but it's a bit of a mixed bag, and some people like it, some people don't. I only like it, yeah, because you can actually do unarmed builds actually work. Unarmed builds. Oh, we got high isle again, but it's green. Damn, they're nasty drops. Right, what we got? What we got? It's not worth much, is it? Well, mind you, it is green, but I said the Dawnwood stuff, yeah, that is just like worth a lot. What is that? Orcish curtain. I don't know if I've seen that one. But yeah, they're not worth much. Might go to... Let's actually go to a trader and see what they're actually going for first. But that is a nice spot, but the drop is just, I don't know, it just seems to be more difficult. Need a nice little backpack. Right, so let's go to a trader. So the green stuff, yeah, is nothing too crazy. Even the blue stuff don't go for that much. I mean, I know it's been out a while, admittedly, but sometimes when stuff has been out a few years, it tends to start going up in value because people are not farming it as much. But yeah, it's not. Even the purple stuff is sort of like, that's only one though, that's only one example. Yeah, the green stuff is pretty much worthless. Some of the blues are going for reasonable-ish, but I don't know if they might be overpriced. Even the high isle turret is only 11k average. That is crazy. So yeah, that stuff don't go for crazy, does it? Even, yeah, whoa. Right, so the bookcase, it's not too bad. I mean, they're pretty nice stuff, it just don't go for crazy money. It's good money, but yeah, not crazy. Let's just see what's on the market. What is that? I don't even know what that even is. Oh, Yeah, them blueprints are just going for crazy gold. Red Guard Spittoon, is that my one? I don't know, it might be someone else's. Paintbrush. Is that my one? I'm sure I've got a paintbrush wide. I keep saying is that my one, it's not even mine. But that is crazy money, isn't it, for a blue plan? So yeah, the elsewhere stuff is going reasonable, but I don't know if that's an actual physical drop from a container. But yeah, that one's pretty good. So yeah, the elsewhere stuff, but yeah, need to check if it's actual drop ones. I don't know how people get the ones that are not bound. They are just, I've never had one. Shivering Cheese had that a few times. That should be worth so much more. Why is that so cheap? So Vampiric stuff, but that's, yeah, Vampiric stuff is always good. Sunport window, what is only worth that? Just been, there's too much of it. I think, oh, the Solitude platform, there's platform, so yeah.
This is taking longer than I'd planned.
Right, let's do my old favourite spot for a little bit first, see if we get lucky. And we'll fly about doing some other bits. Anyone else had any luck recently of any plans, or you found something special? I've not really had anything too crazy in a few days. But yeah, I'll show you guys, there is another backpack near a door, but again, I don't know what's going on with it. It don't seem to drop much compared to this one. So I'll show you, if I don't get anything here, I'll go there and all. So there's a few bits I want to show you guys. Yeah, I found a nice spot in Solstice, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, so you just get plans just drop within a few goes. Could be on cooldown now. Yeah, let me know guys, what's the rarest item you've ever found that's like worth silly money? I think for me it's probably the Red Guard stuff, 2 million, or the the Velofi paintings, but they're such a nasty drop now, the paintings. I think all paintings in general are quite hard. But the Velofi ones are really nasty. I've not been doing the Undaunted event much. Has anyone been doing that much, guys? Not really done that much. Done a few dungeons here and there, but nothing. I've not been farming it. Oh, I'm on cooldown, am I? But saying that, look, I've got a white plan, but like I said I've definitely had purple after a white, so am I on like a semi cooldown? Okay, there we go. See, I had a white and then a purple pretty much straight after. There we go, purple drop. Not a bad drop, nothing too nutty. But at least it weren't a base game one. Unless it's red guard, that's always nice. Right, let's show you this spot. Which again is similar to this, it's very similar. Like a backpack one. But it's stolen though, so I don't know if that's affecting it. I do like this spot, it is really good. I seem to get the most here. Yeah, I seem to get the most in here, in and out on the door. It's a nice fast reset here.
At last, someone arrives. On behalf of the North Country.
So yeah, this is a nice little spot. Yeah, I might release it as a sort of like a guide one to do because it's similar. But again, I've not really had anything major from here. Oh, it's already full. Look at that. Where's the vendor?
Anything. Someone's threat.
Yeah, so this is a spot here, guys, in Solstice, and yeah, you can pretty much not move. And you got them two there and the backpack outside. Oh, didn't press the right button. Nice one, nice one. The backpack usually spawns, I don't know why it's not spawning there. I just got a spool empty, that's not... If you get the red spool, guys, that is worth a lot. That's only in Hughes Bane, I think. Or is it Furnishings? Yeah, that one's not worth much. That backpack better be open there. Right, there we go. Can also, you've got the nightstand there as well, but you have to slightly move forward, so it's not an AFK one if you move forward slightly. Whereas these you can just infinitely, just got a Khajiit there, that's not worth anything. So yeah, this is basically similar to the Westfield one, but it's stolen. And you seem to get a lot of ingredients as well. But yeah, I think you could get lucky here, but I've not really had. I think I've had a blue plan here, but not purple. So this one could be a bit. It doesn't seem to be as generous. Don't know why. Must be just the type of container. But yeah, backpack's always nice. So I think they're probably the highest value. I should probably hit the dresser, to be honest. Just like move forwards. That's a nightstand. Nightstand, dresser. That's pretty good. You're almost not moving. And then you're hitting 4 containers. Just got to slightly move forwards for that one. Well, I just pressed the wrong one. I take it we are not being generous today. Shadow hijack, yeah, you get some just like all sorts. But these top two tend to give you provisioning ingredients, which is not really ideal. I'm full already? What? Damn, that filled up quick. Need to get myself a Velofi painter, that's what I'm feeling. I ain't done a lockbox farm in a while. There is also another backpack one somewhere. Is it this one? Sure stand. Yeah, this is it. So backpack. There is another one here, so it's 2. I think a guard keeps popping out, is the only problem. You do get the guard keep walking past, so it's a bit annoying. But it does reset. Don't know where the backpack even is. They're both empty, we'll be annoyed. Right. So yeah, this could be another little potential spot, but I don't know why the actual main city just seems to be more generous. Don't know why.
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Redoran. They will handle this trouble in the mine. You need only be patient.
Oh my god, I picked up a butterfly and got caught. Nice. Really good. This is ridiculous. Come on. Lockpick failed on 80. Come on. Oh no, I'm not having a good day.
think you're supposed to be here.
Why does the lockpick keep failing? Come on, let's get with it.
Just what do you think you're doing here?
Oh, you're blocking me.
Inebriation blue. So hit the flask and say your prayer. Red Mountain's about to explode. Have a drink.
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Redoran. They will handle this trouble in the mine. You need only be
Patient. The force just dragged another.
There's the door. Use it.
He's worse than the rest.
God knows how to deal with the likes of you.
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Redoran. They will handle this trouble.
I'm sorry. You don't belong here.
Yeah, there used to be a really sweet spot there in a cave. There used to be quite a few NPCs you could go around and Blade of Woe and steal from, but for some reason they removed it. I have no idea why. It wasn't exactly overpowered, it was just a nice little farm. But they got rid of that. So yeah, if you want to pickpocket in Vardenfell, you just got to go around the towns. But yeah, that was a really nice spot. That was a few years ago now. Why did I just miss a whole building? Yes, I did. Well, I might as well go here while I've done this one. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I can't actually get rid of this blue glow on the character, which I did like at first, but now I don't like it and I can't get rid of it. It's something to do with the Mages Guild, but I haven't got the quest anymore and it's still just stuck on the character. So I've got this permanent blue aura. Come on, where's my Velothi? I've not had that in months. I've been doing other stuff though, to be fair.
Excuse me. What are you doing?
Someone, I swear someone's on this route, because a lot of the safe boxes don't actually seem to be here, so it's usually a few more than this.
I don't recall inviting you.
But yeah, type in the chat, guys, Xbox EU, because I will be doing a giveaway. I've got quite a few crafting motives to give away and stuff. Oh, what is going on here? Getting pinned. Yeah, I've got some, whatever I find I'll just give away. Yeah, I've got all these crafting motives. So combined that's about 50-60k. If anything else I find. So Xbox EU guys. Just type in the chat if you're on the same server as me and then I'll send you some nice bits. Hopefully we'll get something special and all. I just wish the crime wave event would come back, because some of that stuff is worth absolutely insane amounts. Like the criminal notice goes for like 2 million. The coin pile was about 1 million. A couple of coin piles, but yeah, they never brought it back, and they said it was like a mini event, and that was going to be like a recurring one that was coming back, and there's just no mention of it again. Because this would be a really good farm to do with that combined. Oh, have I done it already? think I've already done it all. Yeah. Right, I'm back, guys. Let's get to it, let's get to it.
Not you too. This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Helena, but my wife insists we try.
You're not welcome.
Come on, Ralou's house, what you got for me?
What's this about? You don't belong here. Just what do you think you're doing here?
Not even had any crafting ropes yet, nothing. I'm well overdue for something decent. But yeah, the paintings are a difficult drop, there's no doubt about that. But that goes just with all general ones, even the vampire ones, which I'll probably do after this actually. I'm feeling some vampire paintings. So yeah, I'll probably go there afterwards. But I want to do a few runs of this, I've got to get something. Yeah, crime wave event. This is the route you want to be doing. Oh, that's not one.
These antics must cease. Begone!
What's going on, mate? How's it going? Welcome in. Just doing a bit of stealing, hopefully trying to get a painting, and failing miserably so far. Not even had any crafting modes or anything.
I suggest you go back.
Someone for farming event boxes. Has anyone been doing the farming event much? I've not really done much with it.
Get out. You heard me.
Like I said, I've only done a few dungeons. I've not done many. I bet that inventory's getting full again.
If you're lost, I'm happy to show you the way out.
Yeah, I'm all good, mate. I want at least one painting today, whether it's a vampire or a Vardenfell one. I want something decent. Yeah, I've not been farming the event much. I'm not really... The Undaunted event, you can make money from it. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan on doing tons of dungeons. And every time I queue, it's not Fungal Grotto or anything easy. It's always been a DLC one popping up, so I've done about 3 or 4 and I thought, oh, you know what.
Violated for the
So unless you've got like an organised group, farming the event boxes. Hey, we got a crafting motive. That's something. What one do we even get? Telvani gloves. You hope, yeah. I'm hoping.
What's this about? You don't belong here.
Come on, I want something special.
Use it.
Has anyone had any luck with the vampire paintings? That farm route I posted? I've managed to get one from there, which I think was last stream. I've not had anything. Whoa, why has it revealed me? Not anything much. Probably a better drop rate than these. These are just crazy. Still trying, yeah. Yeah, the paintings are difficult to get. But I said that's why they've got a good value. Because they're not easy. What is that food? Thrice baked grow. I don't know what that even is. And I've just got some basic food. Yeah, I've got tons of them. I've got 71 of them. What the hell? I need to slot them. Just use some trash food when you're running about. So yeah, type in the chat, guys, Xbox EU if you are, and I'll be giving away all these crafting motifs. So that's a nice little bit of gold, nothing too nutty, but yeah, about 60, 70k maybe. And hopefully, yeah, well that's if I don't find anything else, so might get lucky. I say might get lucky, you never bloody do you? I would probably say, you know, I've done this farm quite a lot. And I would say I've probably had about 5 paintings, maybe 5 or 6. So obviously, yeah, that ain't a great deal really. But I suppose you've got to be in it to win it.
don't think you're supposed to be here.
Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably do a bit of the Westfield, try and get some purple plans, and then go for some paintings, I think, after this. Maybe. Because I don't think the paintings have a cooldown. Like, if you've got a painting, there's nothing to stop you, in theory, getting lucky and getting another painting. But with the plans, yeah, there's definitely some sort of cooldown. With the purple, of course. We done here? I think we're done. Yeah, the paintings, I don't think they have a cooldown. But I said, with the drop rates in a lot of things in this game, they are pretty low. So trying to get lucky ain't easy.
This place has been violated for the last time.
What's this about? You don't belong here.
What's this about? I'm stealing from the lockbox. Oh, here we go, full.
Don't even think
Ah, my favorite.
They're actually worth 5k each. So I usually used to delete these, but they're actually worth a little bit. So if you had quite a stack of those, actually ain't too bad. Maybe not these ones as much. Ancient Dragon Card Mask.
This one works.
I've summoned the guard.
But yeah, the table runner, that's what I've been after the most, the longest, is the table runner. I've actually had these paintings drop, so I know they do actually drop for a fact. But the Eleanor stuff, the table runners, I don't know how people get those to drop. I've stabbed that NPC in that crafting area about 5,000 times, and I've never had a table runner drop. And they're worth, yeah, like 10 million. And I can see why. What's going on, mate? How's it going? What's this one doing? Why have they got such high health, like 60k health? Well, they got no armour on, they got like crazy health. Come on, you can do me better than that. Imperial Heater. Right, so we got one more safe box, and then that is the loop done. Probably go around again. What did I mount for? So yeah, type in the chat Xbox EU if you want any free stuff for the giveaway, or just type in the chat what platform you're on. I'm also on PCNA, but like I said, hopefully that won't matter next year with the crossplay, if it is next year, but they're definitely working on it, and then I can do giveaways to anyone. We'll no longer be restricted. It should just come up a little like PlayStation symbol with your name, or Xbox symbol, PC symbol. I can see that working well, but yeah, economy wise, well, make sure you sell everything, because there's going to be no guarantees with what's worth what. Oh, this is tragic. Come on, Sigic loot.
You had to come in here.
Yeah, so I might keep those, and getting a stack of those might actually not be too bad. I never knew they was worth money, or not much. I mean, that's 5k average anyway, so yeah, but that's not too bad per one. Yeah, if you've got about 20-30 of them, they ain't bad. That's not actually too bad.
For the 80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Redarin.
I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Wait, is there one? There's one underground. What am I doing? There's one in the basement.
What's this about? You don't belong here.
For the
But yeah, next stream might do a PTS stream. But like I said, I'm waiting for the patch. I think they have updated it yesterday, the patch. Because every time I go on the PTS, it keeps crashing every 20 minutes. Or sometimes even more frequently than that. I've repaired the game files. I've reinstalled it and it's still crashing. So that's why I've not done a PTS stream. Because I was going to, you know, show you guys some bits of the new zone. And try and find some nice spots and that, but yeah, just if it's going to keep crashing, I'm not going to do a stream on it, because that's going to be really annoying. But yeah, I'll re-download it tonight, and if it don't crash, then yeah, I'll start doing a stream of the PTS, but it seems to be unstable. Maybe it's the add-ons or stuff, but I've never had any trouble with it before. It just seems to be this PTS. I'm having crashing problems. Just comes up, your game files might be corrupt, you need to repair them or something, and then you repair them, it don't do nothing. And I've done a fresh reinstall, don't do nothing. And someone said it might be the add-ons, which is possible, I suppose. So I could remove those. I think it's just the patch they released, it's just crashy. So yeah, but once that's stable, if I can get that stable, then I'll do a PTS stream. As I have found one spot that's farmable. It's not the best farm, but it's okay for the new zone. But like I said, I don't know if you need a farm for the new zone, because I think all the new furnishing plans, the worm cult ones, which is what everyone's going to be going for, they drop anywhere in Solstice, I think. So you could just basically use the broken light temple or some other spots to farm them. I was just hoping there'll be some new spots, but there ain't already found much. I've not found much at all. There's a couple of spots. Mate, you're in my way.
You killer!
Cyrodiil Badge of Honor. So when do you think we'll get crossplay then, guys? Do you think it'll be next year? Do you think that will be the big feature next year? I've got a feeling it might be, because they are definitely working on it, but whether they can do it in that time frame, it might not be till the following year. Or we could be getting, yeah, like the overland hard mode difficulty. That's definitely coming as well, so that could be the feature. I don't think we're going to get both next year. I can't see that. You're probably just going to get one.
I can't believe Lord Vivek wouldn't.
So if we just get one, that'd be nice. I mean, either one would be nice, but I think the crossplay is more needed than the veteran overland. I think that can wait. You know, we've waited 10 years, so like, or 11 years, or however long it's been. So, but I think the crossplay is a bit more priority.
This is private property.
I can't even see if there's one there. No, there's not one there. But yeah, I think the crossplay is more needed. Because yeah, like I said, I only really want the crossplay because one, I can play with other, because I've got other people I'd like to play with as well. You know, group up with. They're on different servers and stuff, so you know it's not always ideal. But yeah, it's more for the giveaways and stuff, so I can do giveaways for virtually anyone. I ain't got to worry what server someone's on. I think that'd be really good. But yeah, the economy. What is going to happen with the economy? Like, what the guild traders? God knows. It's just, is there going to be more slots for the guild traders? I mean, PC's going to have a big advantage because there's more gold knocking about. I don't see how the guild traders are going to work. They're going to have more guild trader slots or something, or is just everyone just going to be fighting for like 5 spots in Deshan? It's going to be interesting how they're going to implement it, and yeah, it's going to cause a lot of problems. Initially, it will, like economy wise. Could take a few months, good few months to sort of iron all that out. But I think long run the game will benefit. Can I go in there? I can't remember if I've been in there.
Recall inviting you here.
I did not. Cabinet. Yeah, I wonder what zone we're going to get next year as well. I think there's a chance of. Well, I thought it was going to be here this year, and they keep doing these sort of like spin-off zones. So if they do mainland, I suppose they're going to do mainland. They can't probably do another one out of zone again. So if we don't get that section, then we might get a bit of Skyrim. Because I think it is the 15-year anniversary next year. So it would work quite well. I would also like to see this zone or somewhere sort of in the Sea of Ghosts. I think it's called the Sea of Ghosts. Because we haven't really got anything up there. So yeah, that's probably what you're going to get next year. You're not going to get any Hammerfell. Well, it's going to be Elder Scrolls 6, but I mean, what's going on with that? That's probably never going to be released now, guys, is it? I think I've pretty much just given up with Elder Scrolls 6. That's just gone on for so long now. Oops, I just pickpocket. I didn't even want to pickpocket him. All I've had so far, yeah, is just one crafting motive. No paintings. Where are my paintings? Whoa, whoa, why did that happen? Yeah, so I haven't been doing much of the Undaunted event. Has anyone been doing much of it? Running dungeons? I said I've only done some. I haven't done tons really. Probably about 4 or 5 since the event's been out. I think I used to farm it. I used to do the old fungal grotto. Surprised my bounty's still low. Only 100k. Why does he keep revealing me for?
Not you too. This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Tanya, but my wife insists we try a new approach.
think you're doing here?
A clip of fine hair. Is there any way to get rid of that? Notification keeps coming up, you are trespassed. That keeps going across the front. I want to get rid of that. It's quite annoying.
This isn't right. You don't belong here.
I do belong here. Wolf pelt sleeping bag. But yeah, I've got the Ring of the Wild Hunt on. I think I have. What, I haven't? Why have I not got the Ring of the Wild Hunt on? That's why I'm so slow. Right, can I take one piece off? I suppose there's one way to find out. Right, is it Night Terror I've got on? Got one Night Terror. Right, so if I take off a Night Terror, I'm losing a piece, that's no good. Right, so Mother's Embrace. I want the Ring of the Wild Hunt on. So what am I doing wrong here then? Oh no, you can't, can you? Damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm with it now. Right, Night Terror it is then. It's just for detection radius. That's got 4. That's got 5. That's got 3. Oh, so is there someone else stealing? He just hid in the box. Yeah, you don't often see someone else doing the same run as this. But if they're doing the run, then if someone said to me like, oh, I'm doing the run for the safe boxes, I'd be like, fine, I'll just go elsewhere, I ain't bothered. If someone called it out, I said it just don't happen anyway.
Do I have to
So they might be doing what I'm doing. Oh, where are we? Right. Why do I keep going to this house? It's like, it's not even a house. There's one upstairs as well. Oh, there actually is.
Before I get the guard.
Get out. You heard me.
Mushroom topper.
Use it.
Yeah, I think at the end of this run I might jump to the vampire stuff. Might do a bit of the Westfield and all. Try and get some plans. I want something special.
Look good. Now you can go.
But yeah, paintings, I feel like with paintings there's not really a guarantee you're going to get one a day. You know, it's quite difficult. But with the purple plans that you're going to get one or two, usually. But yeah, paintings is more like once a week if you're lucky. These stolen ones are, yeah, probably even worse.
Violated for the last time.
But yeah, they do drop, guys. At some point they do drop. Bloody things. I just take that one off the wall, that'd be handy.
What's this about? You don't belong here.
But like I said, sometimes you just have bad luck. I was farming the vampire stuff for about 2 hours, got absolutely nothing. And then I posted the video, anyway, the guide video of how to get them. And didn't actually get one, didn't get like a clip of getting one. And then I went there, I think a couple of streams ago, might have been last stream. And then within 2 boxes got one straight away. I'm thinking, what the hell? So it is, it's just luck. Just some characters just seem to have just bad luck. You're having a bad day, just swap character. And then sometimes you get lucky. It's just weird how it works, and it's just, I think there's just drop rates are just so bad. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just what do you think you're doing here?
But yeah, really doing this one, I could put the Ring of the Wild Hunt on, because I think that'd be better. Do you know what, I'm just going to put it on. What am I going to lose? Just a bit of detection radius. I think, yeah, when you're doing lockbox, you just want maximum speed.
Have mercy.
But yeah, if you're doing something where you're really close to a lot of guards pickpocketing, then yeah, you probably want the detection radius to the maximum. But really it's just movement speed. You just want to be doing things with lockboxes just as quickly as possible. I'm going to be lazy and just port there. I don't know why I put a waypoint there, but I did.
I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be.
What's going on, mate? How's it going? Have I played Vengeance? No, I haven't played the new one yet. I didn't even know it was even up, to be honest. I only just spotted it today. Right, let's log out of this tune then. I didn't get anything, let me just double check. I don't think I did. Only crafting motives. That's pretty much done. Yeah, I only want to pretty much play Vengeance just to run around just with no weapon. What is he stepping on me for? How's it going, anime? What's good? Right, has this character even got anything? Well, it's maxed for a start.
How may I serve?
It wasn't bad today, it was extremely dead though. Last Vengeance campaign filled up. First 2 days. Today we don't even make it past 1 bar. It's almost 6 AM for me and I haven't gone to bed yet. Are you crazy, man? Yeah, I don't think the Vengeance is... I think where they've done it a few times now, so it's the novelty's like wearing off. But yeah, I've not even been in it at all. I've not even been in Cyrodiil in probably about 2 weeks. I've not even been in at all. I've not been doing tons of PvP. It just feels very stale at the moment, but yeah, I've got some more builds to drop on that, so I will need to go in there.
Yes, yes.
Right, we've got some room now. Yeah, we'll need to go in there and do some bits. Hopefully they look at the test and realise this is not what we want. Yeah, I don't get what they're doing with it. They keep going on about performance, but then they're adding stuff and that. I don't know. What the hell was that? I just can't see what they're meant to be doing with all this Vengeance stuff. Why not just add a few bits to the Cyrodiil? You know, the actual campaigns that matter, that people want, you know. I don't believe all this fixing performance stuff now. I did at first, but now I'm like, I don't get what they're trying to do. Oh, what is the goal? That's what I don't get. What is the goal? I mean, they could make vengeance as a permanent thing, as a side one. Remove the no CP and just have the main campaign and vengeance. But I don't think it's going to be very populated. Like, it's just going to get dead quick. Right, so I did get a blue one. Yeah, shout out to Anime. Go follow him, guys, if you ain't already. He's doing more bloody builds than I am. Well, I just got white, so but that don't mean nothing. I've had purple straight after white. Oh, I'm just getting trash in there. But yeah, I don't think vengeance is the right thing to be doing, focusing on. I don't really know. They keep saying it's got all these results and stuff, but I don't know how that's going to translate to the actual campaign where you're actually using, you know, sets and procs and stuff, and I don't understand what they're trying to do. And the BGs, you know, that's just been left. They said they was going to bring the 3 teams back for events. They've not done that. They've not added no maps. You know, even a couple of maps I'd be happy with. Right, I'm coming off this tune in a minute. It's just dropping nothing. I'll get another white plan. Then I'm gone. They should give us the freedom of making maps. You know, I'd actually be up for that. I'll make a couple of maps. It can't be that hard to just add a few maps. Like, even that would just be something. Just design a few maps. Like, is that even that would just be a, you know, a little. Obviously, it's not going to fix PvP, but it'd be something nice. I miss the old maps as well. I think this character's done. Might have to swap. That's what I mean, yeah, if they ain't got the time to make the maps, maybe we could just like make our own maps. Or something, and submit them, and then they just pick the top 2 or something that are already done for them if they ain't got the time or whatever. I just think, you know, you got to dedicate time to PvP. It's still part of the game, you know, and they're just, it's always like 95% PvE. I'm not saying it should be 50-50, but because obviously PvP is a smaller part of the game now, you know. But it should be like 30% PvP features and, you know, performance bugs, fixes and stuff, and then, you know, 70% PvE, if that's what makes the money. But and this vengeance stuff, I don't get the direction why they're doing it. What is the end goal? You know, they keep saying it's to work out why this is doing that and this is doing that, but I still think they want vengeance to be like the new PvP. That could be a possibility. This character's done. Right, one more time. One more time. I just want one more plan drop, then I'll change it. If it's a white plan, I'll log out. But yeah, I've got a few bits to give away, guys. So yeah, just if you're on Xbox EU, just type Xbox EU in the chat, and I'll do a giveaway. If not, I'll just roll it over to the next one, next stream.
Anything.
High Elf Tapestry is only worth 1k. What's going on, mate? How's it going? Yeah, I'm all good, mate. You? I'm all good. Yeah, I think this character is pretty much done for the day. I'm not even getting white plans. I'm getting nothing. Just drop a plan, come on, and then I'll log out. Right, here we go. Green. Right, see you later. Oh, sweet, mate. Yeah, I'll quickly show you the thing in Vengeance, actually. Is it just going to any tune? Oh, sweet, mate. Yeah, I said I was planning to do a PTS stream, but it seems to be unstable and it keeps crashing. So, like I said, there is a new patch that's dropped for it, so hopefully it won't be as unstable, because I want to do a PTS stream. Get rid of this trash. But yeah, the Dawnwood stuff is still very nice for gold, particularly the green ones. Yeah, it keeps crashing like every 10 minutes. It's really annoying, so it's not really ideal for a stream. So until I can stop that, I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, let's quickly jump in anyway. Just to show you guys, like, if I do Vengeance, this is what I'll be doing. Unless they've changed it, of course. As if there's anyone even playing it. I have to catch up soon. I don't know if you're going to jump on PC later. Yeah, I don't know. Next stream I'll definitely do a PC stream, I think. Yeah, what's the weapons like? So, wait, can you not even take? I can't remember. Yes, I don't. I can't even talk. Oh, they do have slightly different damage. I don't know. If I do that, yeah, the damage is just flat and at 5,000. So no matter what I put on, it's just the same. So yeah, essentially, I've got no weapons equipped, and it's still 5,000. So you're not losing any damage, because obviously sets don't matter. So yeah, there's nothing to actually stop you running around just doing a unarmed build, which I have done. But like I said, it's not really a build as such. Oh yeah, bro. Same as my Xbox EU gamer tag. Alright, mate, sweet. But yeah, I don't know, like, is there anyone on this? Probably not. There's a bit of activity. Let me see the bars. It's not looking good, is it? But yeah, that's the only thing I like about it. You can do unarmed gameplay. Which is pretty cool. And the weather effect is pretty cool. That's about it.
Maces, swords, axes. Whatever happened to bludgeoning someone to death with a wheeze?
Like I said, there's just not enough players on to even bother, I don't think. Unless it's peak time, you might be alright. What, the reach? What am I going to the reach for? I will be on my console tonight, but I need to also make my PC dailies. Because I'm also I'm also DC, oh sweet. Yeah, I've not been on my PC account much at all. I've been just mostly... What is going on here? Yeah, I've mostly been on my Xbox. But yeah, I've been on the PTS quite a bit. But yeah, it's just too crashy. But yeah, if I can stop that, then I'll do a stream on that. Gotta have the best of all worlds, yeah. I always wanted to be on PC, so that's why I made an account on PC, because I liked the add-ons, but of course they're on console now anyway. And it was just easier to stream and stuff, so yeah, I always wanted PC, and there is more players, but like I said, it don't really affect me that much, because I'm 95% solo anyway. I don't really do a lot of group stuff. And yeah, I wanted access to the PTS as well, so I can like see the stuff early and see what's what. The only console I haven't played it is PlayStation. I'll make an EUNA account on PlayStation. Yeah, I have got one. I just can't be bothered to level it. But I am technically on PlayStation as well. I just don't have an account. Well, no, I do have an account, sorry. I just haven't got a leveled account, that's what I was meant to say. I don't even know what... I was going to make one character, which I did, and then I probably got to like level 30, and then just stopped. Yeah, the PlayStation's nice because it's easy to stream and that, and I like the controller, but I just can't be bothered to level again. But like I said, with the crossplay coming, if the crossplay wasn't coming, I'd probably continue with the leveling of the PlayStation, but like I said, if the crossplay is coming maybe next year, and that is not really worth having multiple accounts now, unless you want, you know, loads and loads of gold. Because obviously the more accounts you have, the more gold you can have. But yeah, I'm not going to bother with multiple accounts if they're going to do the crossplay, because that'll pretty much, you know, you can make it where you're just with everyone. So good thing about being on EU, you learn to solo so much. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm just mostly solo. I do group occasionally, but not very often. But yeah, EU, you definitely, especially if you play off peak as well. Come on, give me a drop. Might do a random dungeon. Actually, I might queue for a random dungeon. Oh, that was quick. Oh my god, Fungal Grotto, finally. That is the first time I've seen Fungal Grotto actually come up. I thought everyone would be doing it. Every time I've done it, it's DLC, so that's the first time. So I have Xbox NA and EU on the same account. I wonder how that will work with CP points and tunes. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to work it. That is going to be strange. Like the crossplay is going to be, and the guild traders and stuff. Right, is no one even hitting these? We're just running through. Can't even move. So close to getting the beast on EU, just need to get the speed run done. Yeah, that's literally the only speed run I've ever done and been successful, because I hate the no death. The no deaths just kill me. I always muck up. I think I did do the Murkmire type dungeon one, I forget what it's called now, to get the amber plasm skin. I've got that and the beast one, that's all I've got. Wondering with guild slots also if we have 10 guild slots. Yeah, I don't... How is that going to work? Like, there's going to be so many guilds, like, all together. They're going to have to add more slots. That's the only way I can see it actually working. Right, let's hope I can actually jump up here. Sometimes I have trouble. Okay, not this time. What was going on? Oh, someone's triggered the crabs. Oh, I'm just hitting it.
By the ebony blade, this is it. We found the shrine.
On PC it was so easy for me to get the Amber Plasm skin at 500 CP, just free man it. Yeah, that one's not too bad. But yeah, it's the no death stuff that gets on my nerves. If it was just speed run and that. What is this trash I've got? Right, I'm feeling some vampire stuff, so I might just do that, guys. I want a nice painting. So yeah, I might do that run around. Be right back, guys, just 2 secs. Right, let's get into some... Let's just check I've got enough. Because I never bother to check if I've got enough. Oh, okay, I've got enough lockpicks. That is not a problem. Right, let's have a go. Let's have a go. Anyone been to the vampire bit? Got some paintings yet? I've only had one there. Oh, what's with the health?
Those tremors and shakes. I heard it was a vampire ritual of some sort in the northern caverns.
Come up.
Let's eat as soon as I can get out of this car.
Yeah, normally I don't kill them because obviously you get a bounty, but I might do it just for the endeavour. I don't know, I don't really want a bounty on this toon. This is my main toon.
The last time I summoned the guard, they arrived very quickly, and I called the guard.
Alright, first chest.
Finders keepers, as they say.
Help! An intruder! Guards, come quickly!
I'll do this farm tomorrow. Yeah, the drop rate is a bit difficult. But yeah, they are worth quite a bit. And then probably the best paintings in the game.
Or just hard of hearing. Tell it to the guard.
Yeah, but if you've got, the companion Miri, you get the hidden bags as well, which is nice. And they can drop furnishing plans. Wherever they are, where are they? Yeah, so you can get furnishing plans on top of it, which is nice. I think I'll get some good RNG. Yeah, good luck to you. Hopefully you do. I said I've not really had great RNG. Yeah, I've only had one painting and probably a few hours of runs. But yeah, like I said, say you're queuing for a dungeon or something, and you know it's going to be a long queue. It's a nice place to come to, while you're waiting for something, or you're waiting for a trial group to go, or whatever, innit? It's just like, these farms are just something to do in the meantime. If you don't want to just solely farm. Yeah, say you like queuing as a DPS or something, you might have like an hour wait. So yeah, there's nothing to stop you just doing this run for a bit. I have a bunch on Xbox NA, oh sweet. Yeah, I did have about 3 or 4 vampire paintings, but I think I sold them all. I might have one floating about somewhere. And you do get the venomous stuff as well, which does sell. Even the Eternal Vigor stuff I've had selling. But yeah, of course, you're not going to make huge amounts, but I don't want to go in the hiding spot. I'm just trapped.
I called the guard because you don't frighten me.
I've got another hidden treasure bag. I'll open all them up at the end. I said, yeah, you do get a couple of plans here and there with that, so that's not too bad. So really, essentially, it's a painting and a plan farm, really. But yeah, I'll sort of give up with the Solitude ones, because again, they're quite a nasty drop. They're not paintings, they're tapestries, but it's the equivalent of their paintings. But they don't seem to go for much. There's only one that goes for about 200-300k. So you're going to get more for the vampire ones. But obviously the best ones are the Vardenfell ones, but yeah, they're just insane drop. Venomous bow, that should be worth a little bit. I was hoping for a bit more, but yeah, the venomous stuff is quite nice. That's used in PvP a lot, so that set drops. So you can actually sell that. So again, if you accumulate 20 pieces, you can sell them 10k each. Cheers, mate. See you soon. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, the reason I've got the creatures up, guys, just in case you don't know, is purely because you sometimes get tagged by the NPCs. They can go hostile, and the pets just pretty much deal with them for you. So you can sort of run around almost uninterrupted. You can come here without pets, but it's just the pets just do help a little bit, because once they tag you, it stops you opening the box. So that's why I've got all the pets out and the companion out. Yeah, and you don't have to run around super fast because oh, that one's hit me anyway. Yeah, you don't need to run around this super quick, because I think, like I said, they've got like a 1 minute respawn cooldown on the chest, so you don't have to have like Ring of the Wild Hunt. I'll just put it on. Yeah, they generally, you get 1 or 2 chests per spawn run. Let's try and...
Here come the guards! Help! An intruder! Guards, come quickly!
You could have walked out. Now the guards will haul you away. I really don't like your odds.
Won't be so brave with the guard. We've got a criminal here! Catch the manacles!
Oh, this feet. Another common criminal. The guard knows how to deal with the likes of you.
Yeah, see, sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get 1. Oh, damn it. I've done it again.
I got a letter.
I called the guard because you don't frighten me.
Another treasure bag. Yeah, so the Eternal Vigor stuff, even though it's not best in slot anymore, but it does sell here and there. Generally like the chest bits or the weapons. Obviously it's inferior now to Wretched Vitality, but it still does sell bits here and there. I'd just sell them for like 10k or whatever. Does anyone have a vampire? I do, but I don't really want to pull it out of here.
The last time I summoned the guard, they arrived. The guards will stop you.
Actually, I haven't got a vampire on this tone. This is werewolf, I think. Yeah.
Help! An intruder! Guards, come quickly!
Are you stupid or just hard of hearing?
I wonder if you'll be so bold. Your guards arrive.
So yeah, next stream, guys, will be hopefully PTS. I'll have to re-download that and check that ain't going to keep crashing. I even dropped the graphics down to nothing, so maybe it's the add-ons. But like I said, I've never had a problem with the add-ons before. When I've been on PTS, it's never crashed. It's ever since they've done this new PTS update, it's crashing. So I don't think it's on my end. Oh, I've proper gone down some. Yeah, I don't think it's on my end. But yeah, if I can get it to stop crashing, then next stream we'll do like a try and get some worm cult bits. That's the new furnishing plans, guys. See if they drop in, well, they're going to drop in the eastern, but the eastern part seems to be bad for containers from what I've seen. So I might have to farm them on the western side. I do have one spot that I've found.
Are you stupid or just hard of hearing? No matter. Tell it to the guard.
See how many treasure bags I got. I've got 4 so far, it's not too bad. Oh, we've got one up there.
I wonder if you'll be so bold when the guards arrive.
Someone's committed a crime.
I saw what you did, and I called the guards.
The Code of Malakath has ways of dealing with troublemakers like you.
Well, I said, if you don't want to get a bounty, don't worry, guys. You don't really get a bounty here if you don't engage with any of the NPCs barely. Like, you can, like the pet, like I said, the pets kill them. So that's why I've got all these pets up.
I wonder if you'll be so bold when the guards arrive.
likes of you.
Also on Twitch, guys, if you want to follow me on Twitch, I'm live streaming on the Twitch as well.
The guard is on its way, intruder.
You won't be so brave. We've got a criminal here. Snatch the manacles.
I'm trying to set up a live for kick as well.
I've summoned the guard.
Hey, come on, where's my chest? Should have one spawn in a minute.
Are you stupid? Or just hard of hearing?
Anyone had any luck with the vampire paintings or any paintings in general? I think the elsewhere ones are worth a bit as well. But yeah, the Solitude ones, no, not Solitude, Solstice. They don't go. They go for about 70, 80k on console. So yeah, they're worth quite a bit, just not silly amounts. Like yeah, I don't know if it's because they're tapestries. I don't know. Right, advance. Come on, let's have some luck. Another treasure bag. Okay, we've got another chest here.
Any moment, trespasser.
Different tune when the guard arrives.
Sure, Bones. If you're going to commit a crime, why not do
Whoa, how the hell did I stay on there? I'm not on.
These petty scoundrels should be flogged in the street.
They're coming for us.
I've summoned the guard.
I wonder if you'll be so bold. The guard try.
The guard is on its way, intruder.
Have you got some from here? Yes, I have. I have had one from here. They're just quite a tricky drop rate. That's why they're worth so much. So it's just a nice little farm to do. If you've got nothing to do or yeah, you're queuing for something.
The last time I summoned the guard.
But yeah, they do definitely drop 100%.
Are you stupid? Or just hard of hearing? No matter. Tell it to the guard.
You won't be so brave when the guard arrives.
The guard is on its way, intruder.
Yeah, you've got 6 treasure bags. That's not too bad actually. I said you get some plans from that.
Help! An intruder! Guards, come quickly! The last time I summoned the guard, they arrived very quickly.
But yeah, it's just such an easy loop. Even if you haven't got the add-on, guys, you don't really need it because you'll pick up where the chests are really quickly. Yeah, I have had them from here. I've definitely had the vampire paintings drop in these chests.
Looks like you're buying at the next pub, Fla.
Oh, I've lost where I am. What's going on? I've gone the wrong way, that's why. Yeah, they're probably, I'd say probably about 1 in 400 chests. I would probably estimate getting a painting. All the vampire ones are all different. So yeah, I've definitely had one from these chests. But I said you can farm else, you know, like in the other spots, but they're just a bit difficult. There's a lot of mobs to stop you, and they're quite difficult in general. You can also go in the public dungeon, it's not too bad, but again it's just a lot of mobs to keep slowing you down. So this is the most efficient way to farm.
The cart is on its
Oh, I missed the platform. What's the question, mate? Got another question?
It's a fight now.
But yeah, you ain't got to go crazy fast around here, because like they won't spawn. They are on a slight cooldown, roughly about a minute I'd say, and then you get one spawn.
Or just hard of hearing. Tell it to the guard.
But I said, yeah, with a companion, like I said, you get some plans and all. Yeah, some of the venomous stuff ain't too bad. Yeah, if you sell all the gear cheap, you'll probably make like 50, 60k in gear as well.
The last time I summoned the guard, they arrived very quick.
Why does it say a green plan is worth 500k? What plan's that? Is it one I've got? Some plans can be. They can be worth a lot.
Off with you, Swit!
Particularly the Dawnwood stuffs that's green. I don't think I've got anything of that value here. But yeah, I've got a couple of green ones that are worth like 100k. It might be a special one then. Is it one you've seen, or... Yeah, the purple doesn't guarantee value. It just generally means they should be worth more. But you do get the odd few blue and green ones that are worth a lot. So yeah, which I wasn't even aware of. So yeah, this like market tracker thing I've got is really handy, because I've probably been just deleting a lot of stuff, and I've probably lost a lot of gold. Yeah, the Argonian stuff. Yeah, the Merkmire stuff. The birdhouse, which I've never had. Yeah, that's new stuff, the birdhouse. So yeah, they will go for a lot. And even if they're green, because they're newly introduced. And the Merkmire stuff is always quite valuable, because it's difficult to farm. But yeah, I'm planning to do or find a new Merkmire farm, because that stuff does go for reasonable amounts. But yeah, the birdhouses, I've not actually had one. Whoa, just had a painting drop. Is it a good one? There we go, guys, got one. I got a green bird stand yesterday, sold 300k. Nice. That's nice. Yeah, the bird ones are good. I've only had the paintbrushes and the palette. I've not had any birdhouses, I don't think. So let me know if you're on Xbox EU, guys. I'll be giving this away. So type Xbox EU in the chat. So I've had a painting drop. That's quite nice.
The guard has been summoned.
Here we go. That's 2 I've had here. That wasn't too bad. So what was that? 20 minutes of farming. I've had 1 drop. That's okay. So yeah, type Xbox EU in the chat, guys, if you want. I'll be giving that painting away. I finally had some luck. You get the paintings out of the chest specifically. Paintings only drop from chests, apart from the Velofi ones, which are lock boxes. The bags, I haven't opened yet. The bags will give you potentially furnishing plans. So I'm going to leave all them to the end. But yeah, the paintings only, almost exclusively, only drop from chests. Chests, yeah. So the only reason the Velofi ones are worth more, the Vardenfell ones, is because they're from lock boxes, and I think they're even more difficult drop. So that's why they're worth like 1 million, you know, probably even more. So yeah, that was a nice drop. That's a nice painting. And it's not stolen either. I wasn't sure if they were stolen because you're in a trespassing area, but luckily the chests are not classed as stolen, so that's good. But yeah, that's probably worth 200-300. Right, here we go again. Come on, let's get another one. Okay, I've been tagged. Yeah, I don't think there's a cooldown on the painting, so I think you can continue and still get another one, because I'm sure I've had one, then another. So it's not like the plans will have a cooldown. Pretty sure you can keep going.
The guard knows how to deal with the likes of you.
And you can loot these bodies if you want, but it's probably mostly going to be trash stuff.
We've got a criminal here! Fetch the manacles!
So yeah, typically any chests in DLC areas are going to drop fairly good paintings. But yeah, the best are probably the vampire. And I think the elsewhere ones are quite nice as well. Not sure about the Merkmire ones. I'll have to check the price on those, because they're quite rare.
This place is full of nightmares. We never should have come down here.
Beck, I hope you're watching.
Help! An intruder! Guard, stop that person!
I called the guard because you don't frighten me.
The guard is on its way.
Right where you are.
A nice little
Guard!
present from Beck, eh?
The guards should arrive at any moment, trespasser.
You lead.
The last time I summoned the guard, they arrived very quick.
I'm still here. Thanks for asking.
Right, let's see what we got out of the treasure bags.
That should fetch a fair fetching price.
I've got 7. Let's see what we got. I was hoping for a few more, but right, nothing. Argonian, nothing. Nord bench, come on. Bit of gold. Bit of gold. Whoa, nothing. But yeah, at least we got that. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. So catch me next stream. Hopefully I'll be on the PTS. See if we can find any sweet spots for farming. I'll do a chest farm as well. See what's going on there. I don't know if they've loaded yet on the actual harvest map thing. But yeah, we'll try this section, see if we can find anything nice, and then if not, can farm some worm cult stuff here. But I do have one spot to show you guys, so that'll be interesting. So I'll check the PTS, check it's all good, and then yeah, do a stream then. So I'll see you soon, guys.